No Kick streamer is a saint, but that doesn't mean some aren't better than others. These are the most loved versus the most hated Kick streamers, starting with Adin Ross. Adin began his streaming career on Twitch in 2018, primarily playing NBA 2K, which he stuck with until 2021 before shifting to more general content. Both 2021 and 2022 were among his best years for growth on the platform. But everything changed in February 2023 when he moved to the rising streaming platform Kick, partly due to them supposedly having no terms of service.
I'm going to Kick this week. I'm going to be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, prank phone calls, doing unlimited. We can literally watch together. I can off with it. No, I'm still celibate. But if I wanted to, we can do whatever the we want. There's no terms of service over there.
The announcement was actually pretty well received between his fans. However, they didn't realize Adin was going to change his whole persona, becoming more edgy, controversial, and overall more unfiltered.
About me saying there's two genders, I still stand by it. Whenever there's a gender reveal party, chat, either a pink powder comes out or a blue powder comes out. You can't scientifically, engineerily dissect and dismantle that there's two genders. You just can't do that, bro.
Since joining the platform, Adin has been in a few controversies, with the main one being about him abusing YouTube's copyright system. At the same time, he's also done some good, like giving money to apartment staff and surprising some of his fans with disabilities.
There's no presents without blessing all of you, so I'm giving all of you $10,000. Yeah, 10,000 for you, 10,000 for you, 10,000 for you. Happy birthday, bro.
Adin Ross isn't loved by everyone, but also not hated by everyone, placing him somewhere in the middle. Neon, however, is universally hated by everyone. Much like Adin Ross, Neon started out making videos on 2K, but rather than being a likable person, he realized that the more annoying and weird he became, the more views he would pull.
Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
This would become his whole mentality going forward, especially becoming prevalent in late 2022 when he started IRL streaming on Kick. Neon's content consisted mainly of annoying other streamers and overall being a public nuisance for attention and money.
Yeah. So you don't feel African?
You're not African?
Do I look African?
I can't tell. I don't want to be rude. What are you?
I'm Haitian. I'm Asian.
You Chinese? Asian?
Are you making that face? You good?
I'm good.
But he also got into bigger controversies, such as mocking the death of a popular rapper's little brother. This has led Neon to becoming one of the most hated streamers, not just on Kick, but on streaming in general. The real question is, does he even care? It's very clear that Neon does all of this for fame and money, not really caring if people like him or not. This is best demonstrated in this clip, where professional gambler Mickey Mace talks about his experiences with Neon and him being a completely different person off camera.
Bro, something crazy about Neon. All right, so all these live streamers are different people when the camera's off. And Neon, I would say, is the most polar example of he's the opposite. So he comes over 4 hours early. Every single person that came into the house, he went to one-on-one and he goes, "Hi, I'm Neon. It's nice to meet you. I'm gonna start recording at 4 p.m. When I record, I'm gonna be in character. I may attack you for something. Please know that's just my character. I don't mean it. If you think that might offend you, tell me now and I will avoid you when the cameras are on."
This doesn't really justify his actions, but still puts a new perspective on his character. Being a completely different person on versus off stream isn't something exclusive to Neon. It can also be said about your Rage. However, unlike Neon, Rage is actually pretty liked. The man started his career on Twitch back in 2017, mostly streaming gaming and reaction content, in which he got known for exaggerating his personality to fit his name better.
I'm fucking comfy.
In August 2023, he grew to 1.4 million followers and, like many other top streamers, was offered a massive Kick deal, one he ultimately accepted. Unlike someone like Adin Ross, however, Rage's content stayed mostly the same after the switch, only adding some more cursing and the occasional gambling stream. For this very reason, Rage managed to keep all of his audience from Twitch going into Kick, and more importantly, maintain it. not to mention some of the good he's done since joining, such as donating money to smaller streamers.
Yo. What a nigga face. My hands can't move.
He has recently switched back to Twitch due to him breaking his contract with Kick. The key takeaway is that Rage didn't let the platform nor the money change him, which definitely can't be said for Jack Doherty. Jack started doing YouTube back in 2016, and like many 12-year-olds on the platform at the time, his content was a mix of harmless pranks and bottle flips. However, as time went on, he became progressively more greedy, and so-called pranks turned into straight-up harassment. In 2023, he began streaming on Kick, which didn't exactly support his case, as it just led to his already degenerate content becoming even more degenerate.
We got out of there, motherfucker. Let's go. I didn't say any curse words.
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read though.
Get over here.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away.
On top of that, he crashed his $200,000 McLaren while reading chat, putting both himself and others in serious danger. However, despite the reality check, Jack seemed unfazed, almost thriving off the incident while showing little regard for those around him. His greed is further highlighted in a video from some of Jack's former friends, where they explain his whole mentality.
But yet, they're all still there. Jack has lost all of his real friends, and everyone that's currently around him just cares about the money, the materialistic things, the cars, the house, and they could care less about his addiction and how he ends up as a man.
This is pretty ironic, considering what he said back when he started his channel.
Just stay focused on YouTube. Don't post like crappy stuff that you won't watch. Like post something that you would want to watch. And don't do it for the money, do it because you love to.
Jack Doherty isn't the only person that has made a ton of money streaming. You can also say that for XQC. In June of 2023, Kick announced that they had signed XQC to their platform with a 2-year contract for roughly $100 million. Surprisingly, it wasn't met with much backlash, as people had reasonable expectations, partly due to XQC's earlier statements about maintaining his content style, not going overboard on gambling streams, and using Kick's funding to host events.
Yeah, people always said, people brought up the gambling. I think that's kind of stupid. Trying to actually do something here. Okay, yeah, maybe gamble here and there because I like it. I mean, everybody knows that I like it, but it wasn't part of the plan.
However, he fell flat on these promises, cutting down on the gaming content, which initially got him famous, and instead doing reaction and gambling content, completely neglecting what he previously said. It is worth mentioning that Kick's deal with XQC wasn't exclusive, meaning that he still could stream on Twitch, which he did, but with way less consistency. XQC was split between platforms, and his viewership took the blow. He went from, in early 2023, streaming to roughly 60,000 viewers, to late 2023 pulling not even half of that. XQC isn't necessarily the case of his viewers hating him, but more so wanting him to leave Kick and return to Twitch. Johnny Somali, on the other hand, is someone you definitely don't want returning to Twitch. Johnny Somali, real name Ramzi Khalid, is an American Kick streamer, mostly recognized for being a degenerate in public and harassing people in countries he travels to. Some things he's done include trespassing onto a build site in Japan, shouting racist slurs at people on a train, also in Japan,
Hiroshima, Nagasaki, you know what we did to you? We destroyed it.
And harassing a female police officer in Israel.
Oh, you a bad, I swear to God. You a bad, I take you to dinner. I swear to God, I'll change your life. I'll change your life.
These actions caused him to get banned from Twitch, forcing him to switch to Kick. Other than this though, Ramzi managed to get away with most of this with nothing more than a slap on the wrist. It was only until he traveled to South Korea when he finally got to experience the consequences of his behavior. Due to several malicious actions, including harassing people in a 7-Eleven and kissing a significant Korean statue symbolizing the victims of sexual slavery.
Everything that I did in Japan was for the Korean and the Chinese people.
Johnny Somali got banned from leaving South Korea and now faces up to 10 years in prison.